Hi, folks. I'm Nathan with Two Guys Ride. Today, I am here at the Northwest Sports Show at the Minneapolis Convention Center. I'm here with Dusty from Bennington, actually. And we are at the River Valley Power Sports Marine booth. And we are on, well, what are we on?
So this is the all-new 2025 Bennington 24 MSB. It's an all-new boat for 2025 that we've introduced.
Okay.
Completely redesigned boat from the deck up.
Okay, so before we dive into the boat, tell us just a little bit about sort of my understanding is when Polaris bought it out a while ago, they kind of let the designers kind of just like, all right, this is your thing, you do it. So is this the first boat that's come out now that's actually been fully designed by the new group?
So I would say, Polaris purchased the company in 2018, purchased Bennington, and so it's been a great partnership. It's been amazing for our company. I was involved with the company prior with the previous ownership, and now with Polaris owning the company as well. And so, we've actually introduced a couple new products since then, but this is really, our new design team's first introduction with a new product, and they absolutely knocked it out of the park. We've seen huge sales numbers with this new boat so far. It's been very well received by both existing Bennington owners as well as new entrants to the market, new customers entering the market.
Well, Bennington's always had a high quality in their boat, so I'm anxious to take a tour. Is this a pontoon or a tritoon?
This would be a tritoon.
This is a tritoon.
So the M series, everything's available in both two-tube and tritoon.
Okay.
We have a variety of tritoon packages that are available.
Okay, so you can get either way.
All right. And our tritoon philosophy is really to build a boat that satisfies everyone's needs. So we realize that certain boaters, maybe they're just looking for our express tube package. It's going to increase the bow lift, stabilize the boat a little bit more compared to a twin tube, and just an overall better ride. If they're looking for the ultimate performance package, maybe they're looking at our SPS, Sport Performance System, or our ESP, which is the Elliptical Sport Package. So a little bit higher end. We add performance foils, an entire underdeck wave shield that's going to keep that water distribution, the water from hitting those cross members and surging the boat. So, and then with our ESP package, we'll have the 32-inch center elliptical tube.
Wow.
And that's going to provide a ton of buoyancy, better overall handling, better turning radius. So
lots of options.
Lots of options, yeah. We like it that way. We want to give the customer what they want. We don't want to take anything away from them or force them into a boat that might not fit their needs.
Absolutely. Now, as far as the construction underneath, how is the basic frame?
Yep. So we start with a triple chambered tube, and then moving above that, we have a 3-inch tall by 1/4-inch thick C channel. That's what really makes up the chassis of our boat. So extremely strong, and then that's fastened with a what we call it's an elevator bolt using a nylock nut. So it's nuts and bolts. We don't screw any of these decks together with self-tapping screws. Everything is through bolted. Why do we do that? Well, it's better long-term construction and quality for. Maybe you won't notice the difference in the first few years, but you'll notice the difference 5, 10, 20 years down the road. It's just going to last a little bit longer.
Now, as far as the decking underneath this weave that you have, is it marine grade plywood? What is?
Yeah, so it's a kiln dried 3/4-inch thick by 7-ply marine grade plywood.
That'll be here about as long. It'll be here about as long as the plastic is. I tell you what,
it will be.
That stuff is durable. Okay,
absolutely.
Now, on top of where we are standing. What exactly do we have? What do you call this on the floor? What kind of
so this is a shoreline gray flooring, color. So this is a new floor for 2025. Just kind of want to showcase the exterior of the boat. This is the sport trim package. This is the Luxe trim package. We also have the Sport next to us. So notice these nice docking lights. And what I'll do here is actually turn on the accent light. There you go. So I can flip on the docking light here. These are great docking lights when you're coming in late at night.
What's the thickness of the aluminum of the frame?
1.25 on the frame. Yeah.
It's a quarter, okay.
Yeah, 1.25.
Inch and a quarter.
So, and this, extremely high strength. All of our rails, you'll notice they're all welded and then anodized. So that's how we get this really nice finish on all of our
On
rails.
All right, so you do have some very large cleats
Yeah,
on either side.
absolutely.
Ooh, those are big.
Yeah. Notice the Bennington engraved cleat. You know, it's a 6-inch cleat. You know, nice strong backing washers on there, so they're guaranteed to you know, stay bolted to the frame.
What is that?
That's for the tie off for this. So this actually has a new anchor storage. So if you notice here, this is built into our in-floor storage.
Oh,
So you'll drop your anchor in here.
okay.
You can actually tie it off to the cleat here and then run your line.
Oh, the line then runs through here. Okay.
So that'll pull up and lock in place.
Okay. That is cool.
Yep.
I love that couple feet, like 1.5 feet, almost 2 feet of decking there
Yeah.
in the front before you even get in. Okay, so material-wise,
Mm-hmm.
tell us a little bit about the seats, what they're made out of.
Yeah, so this is called a Veneto soft touch vinyl upholstery. You know, it's very high end. You'll notice the feel is just amazing.
Yep.
And this is all new for 2025. So we have it in a variety of colors. You know, this is our Mythos Gray. We have the Phantom Black right next to us. This actually has a cool touch technology with a film over the top of this upholstery that keeps it 14 degrees cooler than your, you know, typical grays.
Okay.
Gray upholstery.
Interesting.
So, yeah, interesting that black would actually stay cooler. We've got a couple of really nice brown tones as well.
Okay.
And then you'll see this has the blue accent color here.
Yes, with the Bennington on it. That is really
Bennington
sharp.
embroidered wing logo there. It looks very nice, yeah.
Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cup holders on this side, plus it looks like a USB. Is that a USB charging port down there?
USB charger port.
It's actually got a
Place to
digital
leave your
readout.
phone. Yeah.
Tell you
Tells
what
you
it's
the battery voltage of the boat.
And then a little of the whole boat, not just.
And then check this out when I turn on the RGB light.
Oh, look at that.
Notice the lumbar lighting.
Yes, that is really cool.
Flip down armrests on both bow lounges here.
Okay, and then I'm assuming these all lift up and there's storage underneath.
That's correct.
Let's take a look at those real quick. Oh, I like that. And I like it that it's pass-through, right?
Yes.
And I'm assuming once we lift this corner one up, it's also just a pass-through. But what I like about that is you're not limited to, you know, a certain size container.
Right.
So if you want to stick an oar in there,
yep,
you've got the room to do it. But if you don't want to, you can fit. Yeah, that's just nice. Okay, let's take real quick. Can we pull these ones up here?
Certainly.
It's pretty much identical, folks, to the other side. Okay. You still got the 4 cup holders. You got ample storage here. How many speakers are on here?
This will have a 6-speaker stereo system.
Oh,
FM Bluetooth. All Rockford Fosgate. So you'll notice the speakers are actually
like
hidden behind.
Yeah, I noticed
that tweed there.
That's more upscale.
Yes.
More upscale. Okay, what is behind or underneath here? Just more storage?
Yep. So this is our, this has been a common option on Tri-Tunes for about a decade now. Yep. This is our in-floor storage. Great for storing.
It's actually the inside of the third tube.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So great for your cover, as you see here. Wakeboards, life vests. You can fit a ton of gear down here.
Or that shark you catch.
Or the shark you catch.
It'll fit pretty much anything.
Yeah.
And now these seats here, they don't pull up or anything, or do they?
That's correct. They don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you've got a really cool built-in railing here. Would be another cup holder area.
Yeah, you could put anything from
got a little netting.
There. You could put your phone or wallet in the netting.
Oh, you just say anything. All that loose stuff.
A purse. It's a great spot for a purse.
Yeah. I like it. Like is that brushed aluminum or brushed stainless steel?
That's stainless steel.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, I have a built-in trash can here.
Okay.
So that's just going to open.
Okay. Now, do we have a table as well?
We do.
Oh, that is so nice.
There's your built-in table.
I mean, that is so nice to have something to yes, absolutely.
You can put, food hors d'oeuvres out on there. And then this would just be a drawer down here on the bottom.
Okay, now I understand that there's actually a doggy dish insert that can go in there.
Yeah, that's optional.
So if you pet lovers There you go. Built-in little
Absolutely.
doggy dishes.
And then
right.
notice our gate glides too. I think this is a cool feature. See down there at the bottom.
Yep.
So when you actually open these gates, you'll see it locks right into place. Actually has a built-in accent light as well when you're out here at nighttime.
Yeah, and I noticed that the front one does as well.
They do. Yeah.
You can actually see it. It's not on right now, folks, but there it is, a little dot.
Let me turn. There you go.
There you go. Which actually is quite bright at night.
Absolutely are. Yeah.
Okay.
So working our way to the Helm here, just show you a few features. First off, this is a Sport Luxe trim package will come standard with the elevated helm.
Okay.
And then also standard with the Sport and Luxe is our 7-inch vessel controller. So that's the screen you see here. That screen is going to control all of your boat functions, from your bilge pump that's built into the floor storage to your nav and anchor lights, your accent lighting, even your power top is controlled from here.
Okay.
Your RGB lights are also controlled here. And then lastly, your audio. So AM, FM, Bluetooth audio system is all built into that touchscreen display.
Okay.
Up here on top, you have your 7-inch Vivid UX screen. This is going to give you all of your, necessary engine data, your RPM, mile per hour gauge, your battery voltage, your fuel level, water temperature, air temperature. Everything's built right in there. There's actually a convenient running and float mode. So the float mode will give you your soundtrack information on the left, and then all of your necessary information on your right: depth, water temp, air temp, battery voltage.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, then you got a SIMRAD next to that.
Yep, right side would just be your typical 7-inch or 9-inch SIMRAD or Garmin MFD display. So it would be a GPS as well as fish graph.
Okay, now you've got a wireless charging symbol down here.
Yep.
Where's the wireless charging?
So you can actually slide your phone just underneath the screens here. Your phone's charging.
That's an innovative way to use that space.
Well, and we talk a lot about, our boats are built by boaters. We find, convenient places to put things. You mentioned earlier being able to slide an oar underneath our seats. We have the pass-through. I see on a lot of boats, they'll put wireless chargers over here, somewhere it's very close to where your phone will actually fall out of the boat. This is located here. It's, it's kind of tucked down in there.
Yeah.
And safer from, potentially falling out of the boat.
Just making good use of space that's already available.
Absolutely.
So speaking of this, now this is a whole new setup, right? Because if I understand correct, the whole driver's helm is fiberglass, except for the top insert.
That's correct. Just this piece here.
Just that piece there. Okay. And one of the reasons is if we just take a look over to the other one, sorry about the water bottle there, but if you look at the other one there, you're going to notice that screen is longer than this one.
That's correct.
So it allows you to make the same setup, but put a different module in.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's correct. So that boat, we actually have a 12-inch main Vivid display that gives you all your engine data and readouts.
This one.
Whereas this one has a 7-inch.
Okay. Now, tiltable steering wheel.
Tilt steering. Yep.
Okay.
Right here at the bottom.
And then throttle controls are just normal, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you just have your horn and then your power button right there. All right. Do you have a master kill switch?
That would be directly beneath the horn there. You'll notice the power button.
Oh, that is that button.
So, the top button will be your horn. The bottom button will actually be your power switch.
All right. So that is, so if you just want to get out of the boat and don't want to worry, just hit that button, kills everything.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, what size motor can you get on this?
So with a 24, we're commonly going to equip that with a 150 or 200. We can go all the way up to a 350.
Okay. Now, do any of those have the digital throttle controls?
Yes.
Okay, and so if you get that, it's going to be a slightly different throttle than what we have.
Slightly different throttle control than you have there. It's going to have more functionality to it.
And boy, do you need it.
And far smoother, shifting and throttle control. Ooh. So all fly-by-wire. We get rid of those cables.
Tell us about the captain's chairs in the front.
Yeah, so captain's chairs, of course, designed to be spend hours on the water for comfort. Flip down armrests. These chairs will also swivel. They pivot forward and backward, and then or slide forward and backward, and recline as well. So multifunctioning.
Does this part That part does
a
not
bolster. So we do have the optional bolster seats available.
Ah, you do have that. Okay, if
Yeah.
you want. I personally not a fan of those, but
Yeah.
I've seen them
Well,
a
I
lot.
like the elevated helm. You know, the elevated helm's going to bring you up a few inches higher.
This is true. I mean, you've
than-
got
than
almost a 4-inch rise.
Correct. Yeah.
I mean, that's huge
So that's going to bring the captain up a few
already.
inches, have better sight lines over the passengers in the bow of the boat.
All right, and the passenger seat's exactly the same, right? The captain's
That's correct.
chair.
Yep.
Okay, and then you do have a double cup holder here on this side.
Yep.
All right, let's talk about this because this is
Yeah.
a new. This has actually got 2 new features built into it with the railing.
2 new features built in. So this has our optional retractable keeper rail, which we just won an NMMA Innovation Award for. So this will actually retract up and down. So what that allows you to do
Is because because you have to have that up while you're traveling.
Sorry, I had this side actually locked out by accident. There we go.
We-
So yeah, if you're actually out there on the water boating, you're going to want to be safe and have that retractable keeper rail deployed.
But in the past, you've had to leave it up
Correct. Yeah.
or find another cumbersome way to put it down.
Right.
And now it's just a quick release on these 2, that one there and that one on that side, and down it goes.
Yes. And notice how much room we have when we're standing on the aft deck here.
Oh my gosh, 4 feet?
2025, we extended these aft decks another 5 inches. So you'll notice the design here, they actually extend beyond your typical extended aft deck would.
Yeah, that's actually inside.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, so it has a few new features. So
A lot of new features.
all right,
And then
so this is new as well.
This is new as well. So multi-functioning swing back. So you'll notice depending on the angle in which you want to sit at, and this swing back will actually lay all the way flat. We have these, into a locked position. So
So you want to be part of the conversation on the boat with the captain, the driver? Well, there you go. You want to, set these down and lean up against there. You could face the back of the boat, right?
yep.
Or you can swing it all the way up, and you can have people sit on that side
Right.
and people sit on this side.
Notice how many cup holders we have in this boat too.
Yeah, there are a lot right
Tons
here.
of
Right,
cup
right
holders
here.
on
There's
the
just.
swing
I mean,
back.
there's 6.
6 on the swing back.
I mean, that's wow.
Yeah. So anyways, a lot of new features. We've really listened to, existing Bennington owners and taken a lot of feedback and implemented it into this boat. We're very happy with how it turned out. Boat show season has gone exceptionally well for us. I think we're definitely outpacing what we thought this boat would do. It's just blowing us out of all expectations out of the water.
They were a fantastic boat before, and they have continued that tradition. So let's talk about availability. If I want to buy one of these right now, and from River Valley, what's the availability? I mean,
So we've got a lot of field inventory out there. It's available at dealerships 2025 product. Still have some great deals on 2024s as well. If you're looking to really specialize and order out a boat that you want built custom to your needs, we're looking about 8 weeks right now. So
That's not much.
we've still got Memorial Day in play to deliver boats by.
Okay, I'm used to 2 years.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, 8
Those
weeks
days are
is
behind
a
us.
drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
All right. Warranty.
Warranty, 10 years, bow to stern, lifetime on everything below the deck, lifetime on the seat bases.
10 years.
10 years, bow to stern, yeah. So, and we're talking about everything. The, upholstery, craftsmanship with stitching and down to even our electronics are all covered by 10 years. So that's a huge commitment by us as a manufacturer to say we're standing behind our product, we believe in it, and we're going to cover that. And there's no, I think we don't talk about this enough, but, for our dealers, and why this is important to consumers, when it comes to warranty, we're paying our dealers their full shop rate, right? So they're more inclined to get your boat in, get it worked on. Financially, they're compensated just like a retail customer would be paying them. We pay them in the same way, and so our goal is just to get customers back on the water sooner.
Well, I know. I mean, I've worked with 2 dealers, River Valley, but also Miller Marine and St. Cloud. Both Bennington dealers, both had nothing but excellent things to say about Bennington service.
Yeah.
As far as no, they cover what they say they cover.
Yeah.
And it's not an issue. It's they take good care of their customers.
23 consecutive years of CSI awards. That's huge. I think we're the only manufacturer that can say that we've actually achieved that.
And that, I mean, that's a one heck of a warranty.
Yeah.
10 years on everything above deck, and then lifetime below that. Now, what if I sell the boat in, let's say I sell the boat in 7 years. I want a new model. Does the warranty or part of it transfer to the new owner?
Yeah, so within the first 5 years, we will transfer that warranty to a second owner, and that will be for the 10 years of the warranty, the duration of that 10
duration
years.
of the 10 years, okay.
You buy the boat, you sell it after 5 years, the second owner is still going to have 5 more years of warranty
5 more years, wow.
on everything. So, yeah, we're standing behind that commitment and extending it to a second owner.
Okay, my last question is price. Now, everything is a little individual depending on what options you pick, but in general, on this particular boat, what would the ballpark, are we talking, 90s, 80s?
Yeah, so the M series starts about 50,000 and climbs from there.
Okay.
Retail price 50,000. And then just depending on what options, a fairly well-equipped tri-tune with a 150, could start in the mid 70s.
Okay, that's cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. No, I mean, as amazing as this product looks, it's very competitive in terms of price. If you're in that $30,000 to $40,000, $50,000 price range, we have our S series, which when we talk about our product, I like to share, whether you're spending $30,000 or $300,000 with us, we don't compromise quality, right? We don't compromise warranty. It's the same warranty as our high-end Q series, the same through-bolted deck as our high-end Q series.
Right. Quality doesn't change, just the options you decide to
The options, some of the performance, options, engine size, audio options, things like that.
Oh, and typically an engine's half the cost of a boat.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, wow. Well, Dusty, thank you so much for taking your time today to visit with us and take us to this new M4. What an exciting boat to take a look at. And thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Take care.
And folks, I usually come around the camera, but I can't this time, so thanks for watching.